Okay, guys, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to another Sunday night. We're gonna break out with some questions. If anybody has any questions, see if we can get the live chat going. Let's see if I can get the live chat going. Where is the live chat? Come on. Let's open live chat here. Studio mode. Live chat. Come on. Open up the live chat. Open. Why isn't live chat opening? Lists mode. Let's docs. Live control panel. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay. Now, how do I open up the chat? Well, it's pretty much... it's going, but I don't know how to open up the chat. Let me see what I can do. Anyway, while I'm working on this, welcome guys, welcome to the channel. Of course, I'm trying to figure out how to open up the live chat. This is certainly different than I'm used to. I'm used to using a different program. Let me see. No, there's nothing. Sugar. Okay. Okay, I can't seem to figure out how to get the live chat going. Let me see. Select stream. No. Select stream. There has to be a way to get the live chat going. Properties. Oh, scene selection. Tools. WebSockets. No. It's getting late. That's why. I get really bad when it's late. Wait. There we go. I finally got it. Took me long enough. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, guys. We finally got it going. Let me get this out of my way so I can see what the hell's going on. Hey, jackass. Don't get in the way. There you go. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you guys. I'm doing okay. I'm not doing that bad. I'm hanging in there. Things are not that bad. When it gets late, my brain gets a little whacked out. But that's okay. I'm learning how to get over it. Little by little, I'm learning how to get over it. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. It's about 120 something here degrees. It's really hot here, guys. Today it was around 100 degrees. Tomorrow's supposed to be 110. Oh, the heat is insane. It's absolutely insane. The heat's ridiculous. Yep. I try to go for a walk every day, but it's so hot outside. It's like 120 degrees out there. I'm like, yeah, you're telling me, and that's on a daily basis. The wintertime, it's 80 degrees in the wintertime. It's 120 in the summertime. In the summer, it's hot here. My computer almost overheated this summer, and that's a brand new computer. Zero humidity, zero. But the temperatures, oh yes, thank God for the AC. Even with the AC, my computer still gets hot. So I had to take matters into my own hands, with or without a brain, had to single-handedly take this computer apart piece by piece and find a way to get it to run cooler. Thankfully enough, with no brain, I finally figured it out. Jeez. I only paid like $5,000 for this computer. Jeez. My entire life was based on whether I could do this computer, and I figured it out eventually. Give me long enough, I'll figure it out. Oh God, Florida! Oh my God, between the humidity and between the humidity and all the oh my God, the humidity adds to the heat because humidity makes you sweat. Here, even though the heat numbers are hot, it feels like it's 80 degrees, even though it's 120, because there's zero humidity here. So because of that, you don't mind the high heat. Because you're not, if you go outside, you're not sweating. In Florida, oh yeah. Here we have scorpions, rattlesnakes. Rosie found tons of geckos all over the place. We did find a rattlesnake. Actually, Rosie found a rattlesnake at work, I should say. In Florida, yes. I overheard they have massive mutant bugs over there. Don't they have palmetto bugs there? They're supposed to be like that big, I think. Yeah, we don't have any spiders. The ones we do have are in the desert, and they're poisonous. But the snakes we have here, they're rattlesnakes, and they're, oh my God, oh, palmetto bugs? Oh, hell no. Those things are this big. They're huge. They fly? Oh my God, that's crazy. That's nuts. I can't believe that. Probably see my my little guy here hanging out. That's my little computer helper. Oh, Jesus, Mother of God. That's crazy. Oh, you have geckos too? Yeah, we have them here. One of them is sitting on the back wall, doing push-ups on the back wall. I was like, what the hell? I don't know. We didn't name him. He just comes on the back wall every night and does push-ups on the back wall. I'm like, you go. There you go. We have an orange tree in the backyard. It grows oranges every year. And I think we have a cactus in the front yard. And that's about it. Yeah, we ain't. I don't think it's wet enough to have frogs out here. I think I've seen scorpions for sure. Absolutely, I've seen a scorpion. I've seen a rattlesnake too. Did you know that he's retiring this year? 2025 is his last year for wrestling. Then he's officially retired. He's retiring in 2026. He's officially retired from wrestling. Nope, it's all, we don't have any grass, period. It's all rocks and dirt. Rocks and sand. That's it. But at least we don't have to worry about the grass dying. My father used to tell bitch all the time, oh, the grass is dying. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have grass. Yay! It's all rocks. Thank God. Yeah, I'm not allowed to work. They won't let me. I get roughly $1,000 a month to survive. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I get $1,000 a month to survive on. I don't know how I survive on $1,000 a month, but I'm hoping to make this an income. I can do that. If I can get enough people to subscribe, I can make this an income. And hopefully, yeah, you work all the time. In your line of work, you never stop working. A day at the office is 24 hours a day for what you do. That's what I've heard from a friend of mine. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. So I'm gonna make this channel. This channel is gonna be my only source of income soon. If I can get at least 1,000 people to subscribe, I'll get at least an income from this. Because my income from the government is making nothing. So I'm going to get this going. Yeah, I will. It's going to take time. It's hard. But yeah, I have quite a bit planned. I have a couple of games lined up. I downloaded a couple of games. Some old favorites and some new favorites from the old days. So I'm thinking about trying to get those going. And I was able to get some of the old ones that wasn't really working that well. I'm working on trying to get them working as well. Yeah, ain't that the truth? You probably can't see it, but I'm futzing with my microphone because it keeps falling. Ain't that the truth? That's my website. You've probably seen videos about it, but that's my website that I built before I got sick. But since I came here, I finally finished it. Oh, World of Tanks? Let me show you. Let me show you something on the screen. Let me move my picture. Let me move my ugly mug out of the way. Shit. Come on. There you go. That one?
Mike, lower your voice. Rosie's sleeping.
Close the door then. I'm live. Close the door. I'm live. It's Mom. I'm live.
Oh.
Mom's like, who are you talking to? I'm like, I'm live. Thank you.
Close the door in advance.
Mom's talking to me. I'm like, I'm live. She's like, you're so loud. I'm like, what do you expect? Okay. But this game is probably the most fun game I've ever played. I personally love this game. This is my all-time favorite. I play this all the time. I'm a 13-year veteran in this game. I've been playing this game for 13 years. Can you believe it? Jesus. Like, I got nothing better to do. I started playing this, I think, when I think I was just getting into college. I started playing this. And I took a break when I was just about to get close to my last. Yeah. And when I was just getting close to my very last year of college, I took a break from this for a little bit and just focused on my studies. When I got to my last class, there was a bit of a problem with them not getting into. There's a really huge problem in my last class. My final class never finished. So I never got my degree in broadcasting. But there's one thing I did that I don't understand. I never got my degree in broadcasting because of my last class. But there's one thing I did that I don't understand why or how I did it. For some reason, I became a reverend. I have no idea where I learned this from. What you might even know. Why would I even want to do something like that? I'm actually no joke. I'm not kidding you. You probably saw on a previous video something about I might have. Let me get you the degree. Hold on, let me get you something. Maybe you know something about this that I don't know, because Mom has no clue. Maybe you know something about this, because I certainly know nothing. I mean, what was I thinking? I get a letter in the mail saying that your address changed. We couldn't send you your certificate. I'm like, what certificate? And I'm like, what certificate? And I'm like, and send me a big huge box with clothing and stuff like that and stuff to do, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh, so you do know something about this. Because I was wondering where this came from. I had no idea where this came from. I was like, what the hell is this? I have the uniform and everything. Yeah, I'm for real. There it is. This is not a joke. This is for real. Oh, so you do know something about this. Thank God I'm not going crazy, because I was wondering, where the hell? I didn't know it either. All of a sudden, they went, congratulations, Mr. Ryan. I'm like, congratulations for what? I didn't get my degree. What are you congratulating me for? And the guy calls me and he's like, we'd like to congratulate you on your certificate. I didn't get no certificate. I didn't get one. I didn't get a degree. What is this? So he said, what do you mean this is? You should be getting a package. We couldn't. They said, oh, 2000s. I'm trying to think, 2000s. I think early 2000s when I lost my job. I think. I lost my job in the early 2000s, and I was looking for a job. Maybe that's why. That's probably why. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. That was before I got sick. That was right after I lost my job. Before I met Rosie. So that was... Jesus. That was before I worked at family residences. I think I was working at Walmart at the time, maybe. Maybe I was working at Walmart. Yeah, I was working at Walmart at the time. Because I think as soon as I met Rosie, I got a job for family residences because they paid me more money. That was a long time ago. Some stuff is coming back. Little by little, some stuff is coming back. Jesus. It's extremely hard to remember things. I'll tell you, it's crazy. Do you know what it's like to wake up in the morning and not remember anything about your life? It's crazy. I'm depending on Mom, I'm depending on Rosie. I don't think I was ever at Laser Kingdom full time. I think maybe once. I think Laser Kingdom, I only worked toward the tail end. I only worked at Laser Kingdom on Friday nights, I think. Friday nights is when I worked at Laser Kingdom. So I got paid for every Friday night. So every Friday night when I'd come in, I'd get my paycheck, because my paycheck was weekly there. I got a weekly paycheck there. And I forced them to take taxes out because I didn't want to get hosed for Social Security. And it's a good thing I did that, because I ended up needing that Social Security later on in life. So it's a damn good thing I didn't go the tax-free route like most do. It's a good thing I paid my taxes. Oh my God, it's a damn good thing. Even though I paid my taxes, I still make nothing. I mean, I worked 3 jobs on the books. You'd think I'd be able to get more than I'm making now, but nope. Three jobs on the books. I worked at Laser Kingdom, I worked at family residences, and I worked at Walk 97.5. All 3 jobs were on the books. I paid taxes in all 3 jobs. Yes, because of that, I was able to pay enough taxes to get something. Because I didn't expect this to happen. I mean, now I'm not allowed to work, period. I'm pretty much banned from working because of my disability. So I make crap now. So, can you imagine if I didn't work all those jobs? I would really be in trouble. Yep. If I didn't work all those jobs, I would really be in trouble. And I'm in trouble now. Can you imagine if I didn't work those jobs? I'd really be in trouble. Oh, man. Because I'm looking back at it now, and there's no way I could have avoided this from happening. What happened to me happened because it was bound to happen. Because there was something wrong with my heart, and they didn't know what it was. They didn't know what was wrong until it was too late. So no one knew. Yep. When they found out something was wrong with my heart, it was too late. It's too late to do anything about it. I had my heart checked when I was okay. I went and had my heart checked lots of times and said it was fine. They said you're totally fine. The only thing is you have a little heart murmur. It's not a big deal. I wouldn't worry about it. Just other than that, everything looks and acts totally fine. I was like, you sure? They said, yep. Sure enough, it was not totally fine. It was worse than they thought it was. I had a funny feeling something was going on. I really did. I didn't know it was this bad. I mean, even now, they fix it. Really? There's heart issues in that side of the family too? Because there's a lot of heart issues on mom's side. But I didn't know there was heart issues in that side of the family either. Jesus. I got the shit ends of the stick on both ends. Jesus. Oh my God. Thank God it's right. I had no idea we had heart issues on that side of the family. I had absolutely no clue. That's nuts. Because, I mean, everybody, not one, yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I can't believe that. But eventually I'm going to try and get more subscribers. If I can get at least 1,000 subscribers on this channel, yeah, it's okay. I've come to accept it. Just like I've come to accept the fact that I never got my degree. I was one class away from getting my college degree and I never got it. I've accepted that fact. I've accepted a lot. Yeah, I got that. That's something. But it's not what I wanted. But it's okay. Because what I really wanted, I already got. Because before I got sick, I wanted a radio station. And sure enough, I already had one. I just never had time to work on it. And now I do. Whew. It turns out that radio station was almost pretty much made for me. I already made it. It's just I didn't really make it happen. I didn't have the time to make it happen. I made it though. It's been made for years. The website, well, the website wasn't as good as it is now. Website's awesome now. I worked really hard on that. Thankfully enough, I did know how to do HTML online, so I was able to pretty much program that entire website from scratch. I did that recently. Radiance Radio Online, I did all of that recently. All of it. All that had to be programmed using code. All of it. I don't know where I learned it, but I still remember how to do it. That's one of the few things I remember how to do. A lot of things that involve computers, I have my memory of. Not really. Not really. I don't think I even have any cassette tapes. I do have a couple of VHS tapes. I don't know what's on them though. I have a couple of VHS tapes on that. I'm not sure what's on them. I do know I had a business. And I do know that the business had... I started making a website for the business. And the website was from my alternate Facebook account, which I'm on using now. The Radiance account, that's my alternate account. Oh my God, I have like 2 of his albums on here. I have no idea where I got it from, but I have a lot of his songs on here. I think I even have him on the radio station, the 24-hour radio station too. I think I have him on VHS tape. I think I have I think I have something that involves, what was it? What was it? Come on, I gotta remember something here. I did something that involved Ray Stevens. It was hilarious. I don't remember what it was. That I do remember. That was fun. Although your mom was ready to kick her ass when she got home. Her entire living room and dining room was like trashed by the time she got home. I'm trying. It's so hard knowing you did something, but you can't remember the details because the details is just. It's hard with details. Yeah, it's the small stuff. I want to remember the small stuff. I know about the basics, but I can't remember the details. Like I remember that I graduated high school. I remember that I went to college, but I know that I didn't graduate. I also know why I didn't graduate, but I choose not to get into that. I do know we used to play a lot of pranks on your mom. A lot. A lot of pranks. I don't remember what pranks they were, but I do know we did play a couple of pranks on her and she got mad. Oh my god. She got pretty pissed. Oh my god. Oh my god. She got pretty pissed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I tried playing a prank on my father once. That didn't go well. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It sounds like something I would come up with. It really does. It sounds like something I would come up with. I love it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I do remember one time we completely took over her living room, the dining room. Oh, without a doubt. Oh yes, it did. I could just picture it right now. Majorly pissed off. She saw what was going on. She was like, "What the hell is going on?" Oh, but it was worth every minute of it. I remember her. That was that. You guys had two dogs, didn't you? If I remember correctly, I think you had two dogs. I think you had one and then you had another one after. Yep, that was one of them. But there was another dog, though. I don't remember, but there was another dog. I think the first one's Pop's favorite. I think. Yeah. I think Ginger was the second dog you guys had. Yeah, I miss her. It was really she was cute. I don't think I have any pictures on the computer. Let's see, do I have anything? I don't think I have anything. I really honestly don't think I have any pictures. I could look. Let me see. Oh my god, I actually remember that. Oh my god, I actually remember that. That's funny. Oh my god. I love it. Let me see if I could find any pictures, anything at all. Do I have anything? One? I have so many pictures in this computer, it's not even funny. I don't even know what half of them are. Pictures of walls, ceilings? I don't know what I was thinking. I know I have a couple on CD that my father sent me, but I have no idea what's on them. So, let me see. I have some pictures of my guitars, which I brought with me. I have so many. Oh my god. There's so many memes. It's not even funny. I have memes up the wazoo. I don't know what. I guess I was on a meme kick. I guess I was on a meme kick. I guess I liked memes at some point because I have a whole buttload of memes on here. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you guys. Let me show you guys one of the memes I found. Here's one of the memes I have. No idea where it came from. I guess, I don't think I made that. I'm not sure. I don't think I put anything. I don't think I put any dialogue on top of it though. I think I was in process of making that. What you have to do is you have to find photos you really think are funny, Photoshop them together, and then you have to add dialogue to it. By adding dialogue, you have to add you have to put it on Photoshop and add the dialogue words on top of it. That's how you make a meme. It's really easy. All you need is a camera, Adobe Photoshop, and Print Shop. Done. I made so many memes, it's not even funny. Or I started making memes. This one never actually made one. That one, it never actually became a meme yet. I have so many memes. I got, let's see, what's this one? I made this one. I honestly don't know what I was thinking, but I made that one. I have no idea why, but I made that one. I mean, really. I have a very sick sense of humor. That's my favorite. All you have to do is post that on Facebook. So if you don't like, if there's somebody on Facebook you don't like, they just made a post, post that picture, and that's it. That's supposed to be for Facebook. Of course, you won't be the most popular person in the whole entire world, but it's funny. That one's my favorite. Of course, I love Snoopy. Yeah, it's really easy. All I do is just take a picture. All I do is go in print shop, get a picture of a person pointing upwards, and then type here and here. That's it. It's so easy. It really is extremely easy. You just have to have an extremely sick sense of humor to make them. Oh my God. It's so easy. Probably why my real Facebook got banned. Because of these things. Because I did make a lot. And my real Facebook got banned, of course. Okay, this one, I'm sorry, but I had to make this one. That's a necessity. That's definitely. One does not grow up on Long Island and not be a sarcastic wise ass. That's probably what got me banned. I can guarantee you. No. No, I don't have a Twitter account. I don't think I ever had a Twitter account. I used to have a long time ago. I used to have. Don't remember what it was. I do have a Discord account. I have Discord. Let me see. What else do I have? Oh, check this out. This I had to put this. I had to post this all over the web. You see this, right? See what that says? Now, look very close to the fine print. After reading this, you'll never eat Lucky Charms ever again. Where I circled right there, read where the yellow circle is. It's absolutely hysterical. This is messed up, and this is the truth. General Mills cereal is putting paint thinner in cereal. I'm dead serious. Paint thinner in cereal. Hold on. Want to see it? Hold on. See that right there? Read that. A box of Lucky Charms, right? Normal box of Lucky Charms. Read that right there. Son of a bitch. They put paint thinner in cereal? Oh. This makes you want to buy organic really bad. Now you know you can't trust what you eat. And now you know why. That's a paint thinner. They use this, painters use this to get the paint to stick on the walls. That's what they use. And yet they use it, they put it in cereal. They use it to keep the sugar sticking on the cereal. That's what they're using it for. Not realizing that it's supposed to be for painting. It's not supposed to be for consumption. Just goes to show, not everything that's in there is good. Yep, there's a lot of stuff that people don't realize. A lot of stuff people don't realize. Ever since I got sick, I learned there's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of additives in there that just not bad, not good for you. Yes, they do. I heard about that too. It's messed up. I absolutely cannot believe all the stuff that goes in there. It's crazy. Oh, this is my favorite. You have a very sick sense of humor. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? That's ridiculous. Who knows what goes in New York drinking water? So many people have died of cancer in New York. I wonder what's in their drinking water. Isn't that funny? I got so many memes, it's not even funny. I've got buttloads of memes. Of course, I couldn't pass Make You Want Mike Tyson. Let's see, what else do we have? Right? Ain't that the truth? He is. This one's rich. Check this out. There's two pizza places that are from New York, and they get all the pizza crust from New York. Pizza is perfect. One pizza place here is from New York, and he knows about the water situation in New York versus the water everywhere else. So he purposely has all the pizza dough shipped in from New York. Only New York. His pizza is perfect. Just the way we like it. Unbelievable. Yeah. Oh, we are lucky, trust me. Only pizza I like in New York, period. They have 0 bagel places here. 0. Nothing. I wonder why. Because any bagels, any bread in general sucks. Everywhere. Yes. I'm in southern Arizona. I'm in the valley, where it gets hot as biscuits here. Really, really hot. Let's see, what else we got? Yeah, this one's interesting, of course. There's one place that makes New York pizza, and I think I think the name of it even has New York in it. It's in Arizona, and I think it's a New York pizzeria, something like that. It's somewhere in Arizona. They have amazing pizza. It tastes just like New York pizza, exactly like it. Up in the mountains in Arizona, completely different from where I am. Where I am is in the valley. The valley is like it's like an oven. Yeah, we don't have bagels here either. Wearing shorts and a t-shirt in the wintertime. My leather jacket has been permanently retired. Because there ain't no way I'm going to be able to wear that. Oh my god. There ain't no way I'm going to be able to wear that. I have some weird New York pizza. I have to fake there, maybe. Yeah, it's crazy. I have some weird fucking memes. I really do. This one is absolutely hilarious. I love this one. I was going to put any questions, but I figured that might be too much. Kind of like that drugs commercial, that don't do drugs commercial. You never know, might work. This one I didn't make. This one I picked up online. I didn't make this one. I picked it up online. I thought it was so funny. I had the. Yep, I thought I had to have that one. And after I saw that, I was like, "Oh my god!" Yep. Yep. Yes, it is. Oh my God. We've been watching a bunch of stuff here. We have zero cable TV. No, we have no cable TV here. You know what? We don't need cable. We don't even need a telephone. We don't have a telephone. We don't have cable. We don't need it. All you need is Roku. You're done. Roku is all you need. That's all the television you need. That's it. Just get internet and get a Roku box. Good to go. No cable TV, no bullshit, nothing. Let's see what this one is. Oh, this was cute. I like this one. I have so much memes. They are. Cable sucks. Because all you do is channel surf. All you do is this. All day long. But now, all you need... It does, doesn't it? All you need here is that. That's all you need. That will give you unlimited access to unlimited everything. That one stupid little remote. That's all you need. One stupid little Roku remote will give you unlimited access to everything. Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, anything you could think of. Anything you could possibly ever think of, they probably have there. I guarantee you. If you're looking for news, they have it. Weather, they have it. Yep, that's what this is. That's what Roku is. Roku gives you access to internet television on demand. But they have different channels like Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, Peacock. Peacock is where if you want to watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City, like we used to when we were little, you have to have Peacock. Exactly. They posted on their apps immediately. When I watch Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, all I do is tune in the very next day. And Fox has it right there, and USA Network has it right there. I don't have to worry. And both are on Hulu, so I only pay for one. He was on Peacock? I had no idea. I had Peacock. I watched the WWE of my premium live events. I watched the PLEs for WWE on Peacock. I had no idea he was even on there. Wow, I had no idea he was even on Peacock. Oh my God, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to check him out. Yeah, Next Generation was so much better. I have some of the television episodes on DVD. Some of them, not all. Some. Yeah, I think the Roku channel has it. I think the Roku channel's free. I think the Roku channel has it actually. You have to look because there's a lot of stuff on Roku. Think they have. I think Pluto has the Star Trek channel. I will. I am gonna. I didn't even know it existed. What else we got? Do we have anything else here? Oh yeah, this one I had a very weird sense of humor. You have to appreciate my extremely disgusting sense of humor. I have a very weird sense of humor. I think this was from a long time ago because this is extremely old. This is so old I didn't make this one. That's how old this is. I honestly don't know where I got that one from. That one's extremely old. And I think that's it for the memes. Yep. That's it. But yeah, I have a lot. Yeah. That pretty much would have did it right there. Yeah, that would have did it. She was a bitch, to say the least. She was a piece of work. She's a piece of something. I'll tell you that much. If we weren't on YouTube, I would have said something else, but we're on YouTube. If I ever want to get monetized, I'm gonna keep it simple. Oh my God. I know, right? Oh, for real? Advertisements. Give me a break. I keep getting advertisements like crazy. I love it. Nope. I still have that one. And that one. That's it. I still only have the two. Rosie got a brand new one. She has one on her leg. She got one for her father. On her leg. Beautiful. Yeah, I wanted to get a new one, but I decided I was like, nah. I was like, nah. Oh, I like that. That's very nice. I like that. That's a good idea. I didn't know that either. 3D tattoos? I had no idea. I do know you can make them glow in the dark. I know Rich has a glow in the dark tattoo. I remember I was sitting right there when he got it done too. These glow in the dark ink on them. Of course, I don't know what's in the ink, but I do know Rich had a glow in the dark tattoo done. Yep. I'm actually kind of curious too. Well, if you ever talk to Rich, tell him mine still looks good. Tell him the one he did still looks like it's brand new. Because Rich did this one. It still looks brand new. Hold on. Let's see if we can get closer. Get the camera closer. It still looks brand new. Didn't fade. It didn't fade at all. Mine never faded. I know, isn't that crazy? It didn't even fade. It still looks good. It still looks brand new. I'm telling you, tattoo lube. Keep it. You don't put saran wrap. Don't use Vaseline. Tattoo lube. All the time. Works every single time. I'm telling you, it still looks good. Yeah, send it to him. He's absolutely gonna shit his pants when he finds out it still looks like that. It didn't fade at all. It stayed exactly the same. Of course, the one on my other arm faded like crazy, but I don't care. That's probably because on this arm, Mom told me that when I was in my coma and I was knocked out, all the wires were on this side. Wait, on this side. I don't think they had anything going through this side. I don't think so anyway. So at least I have no idea. So, because I was in a coma, so I have no idea. But as far as I know, whenever I had a shot done, it always got done on this side. My driving arm is my left, which is this arm. And I'm not allowed to drive anyway. They took my driver's license away. But it's to be. I've already accepted that fact, and it's to be expected. They took my driver's license away. Oh, sorry. It's all good. Sorry, I'm getting too loud. keep forgetting I have a mic. So, there you go. Get the mic closer. Let's see. There we go. That's better. No, it's okay. Yeah, they do. On a good note, my car that I had in New York, the Dodge, the really big one that I was trying to pay off, I got it paid off scot-free. And I found out before we left New York that I couldn't drive. So I made a decision, instead of selling the car, I decided to bring it to Arizona with me. So the car is here in Arizona. So I had a decision to make. The fact that I can't drive. So the car's sitting here in Arizona. So I figured if I was going to sell it, I'd be able to sell it and make more money here than I would in Arizona. But it turns out that before Roseanne left, she had to sell her car before she left. So she had nothing to drive. So now she's driving my car. So I saved her a bloody fortune. It's getting used. Yeah. It's a car that's already paid off, had low mileage. Rosie's driving it now. I don't mind. What am I going to do? Sell it? I got no money as it is. What am I going to do with it? Put it in my bank account and put it with all the rest of the money? Yeah. She can drive it. It's paid off. Think of it this way. You buy a car this day and age, you pay a fortune. Yeah, exactly. Everything happens for a reason. You buy a car these days, it's gonna cost you a bloody fortune. Everything goes up. Everything. Food, gas, you name it. Everything goes up. I totally agree. Exactly. Cars are not cheap these days. They never were. The car I have right now, I paid $39,000 for that car. Ooh, that's a nice car. That's a very nice car. That's a very nice car. It's a motorcycle? I thought it was a car. I have to look into that. That's cute. One of these days, I wanted to get a Harley Davidson so bad. What I was hoping to do, the reason why I brought the car with me here to Arizona was because the Harley Davidson motorcycle factory is here. Oh, okay. In Arizona, Harley Davidson motorcycles makes their bikes here in Arizona. In Arizona, all you need is a driver's license. You don't need a motorcycle license. You do have to have a helmet when you're driving a motorcycle here, though. And cars here require a rear license plate, not a front. And license and registration are not posted on the windshield anymore here. The registration and the inspection go in your wallet. So Rosie has it in her purse. So, and insurance cards are small. Yeah, I totally agree. Because I am the main reason why you should wear a helmet. I am the poster child for wearing a helmet. I really am. I'm the poster child for wearing a helmet. I think that's what that sticker is for on our plates. We have a sticker on the upper right-hand corner of our license plate. I think that's what that's for, is our inspection. And I think our inspection is not like New York. I think it's a visual inspection. I don't think it's I don't think they worry about the emissions like they do in New York. Yeah. I don't think we have emissions like we do in New York. I think it's only a visual inspection here. But when I had my car checked out to have inspected, I told them that it ran only on 85 fuel. They told me they had 85 fuel here, but they don't have many gas stations that have 85. So we had to have an alternative for the car. So, yeah. We don't have one. We don't have front plates on ours either. I used to have a decorative one for the front, but it was in my shed back in New York. And I don't know what happened to the shed, so I'm assuming it's still in there. If the shed's still there. If the shed's not there anymore, then it's not there. So, yep. I left a lot of stuff behind in that shed. A lot of stuff behind. It sucks. I actually don't remember. I actually don't know what I left behind. I do know I took my chess set with me. I do have my chess set. I do have my guitars, of course. It took us like months to get enough boxes to pack those guitars in. Jesus, mother of God. Oh, that was a pain in the butt. I'm not moving anymore. No way, I'm not moving anymore. This is it. We're not moving. We're staying right here. Staying right here. We're not moving anymore. That's it. Because that was a pain in the butt. Oh my God! Because I don't have guitar cases for all of them. So I had to go to the UPS store and I had to buy boxes for each and every one of them. I only brought one set with me, and that's it. I brought my Harry Potter set with me. All the rest of them I left behind. So, yes, it does. Mom hired a really big moving company. They dumped everything in one truck And they even took our cars in the truck. They even took Mom's car and my car in the same truck. Really big truck. All stuff in the truck and the two cars, both. They took all that in one truck and loaded it here. Absolutely. That's awesome. I love that Harry Potter set. That's awesome. I think they stopped making it. Yeah, I'm telling you, the movies that we got, they were absolutely incredible. They got here a week before we did. They really did. They got here 1 week before we did. Mom called the movers and she had them set up the pickup point where they picked up the cars. So one day they picked up the cars. I think mom. Wait, no, it was. I think Mom. So to do a snowblower. I said, Brent, we're going to Florida. Yeah, I should have did that with my leather jacket, but I didn't have the heart to get rid of it. I love that thing. I love that leather jacket more than I do anything else in the entire world. I'm never going to wear it. I could care less. That thing is so awesome. I'm never going to wear it, but I could care less. I heard about them. I heard they were cool. Because you don't have to unload them right away. You just leave it there. And they'll leave it there right there in the driveway. You can empty it out at your own speed. When it's empty, call them, they pick it up. I heard that's the best way to move. No way, I still got it. It's in my closet. I think I bought that at the Indian reservation, I think. I bought that at the American Indian Reservation. It's in the small one in Quorum, I think. I think there was a small one in Quorum. I got it there. Oh, yeah. All we did was follow the truck. Every time the truck stopped, we stopped. So when the truck got there, we got there. The only thing that the truck stops, we stopped at the Holiday Inn. The truck told us what their route was going to be, and we just caught up with them eventually. Exactly. It was a nice drive. At least we didn't have to worry about getting lost. Follow the moving truck. It's fine. Don't ever have to worry about directions. Just follow the moving truck. They know where to go. Yeah, I don't think that was happening with three of us in the car. I don't think so. I don't think that's happening with three of us in the car. right now, about 2 weeks from now, it's going to start cooling down in this area. In this half of the U.S., it's going to start cooling down a little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. So it's just, instead of it being like 120 degrees during the day, it might be like 100, maybe 90 during the day. And the winter time, about December, it'll be like 80. And that'll be, to us, that'll be cold. That'll be cold for us. 80 degrees is cold for us. Yeah. In the valley, it gets like 120 degrees. It's crazy hot. Absolutely crazy hot. It is. December is absolutely a blessing. I had to buy a specific brand of computer cooler for the state. I had to buy a brand new computer cooler for the state because it was really getting hot. It does sometimes, once in a while, in December it does. It gets to like 50 degrees at night in December. In the middle of the summer, at night, it gets to like 80 degrees. Now, if you're up in the mountains, like at Flagstaff or something like that, they get snow. They get snow up in Flagstaff. Flagstaff is way up in the mountains. They get snow up there. They get snow in the wintertime, and they get heat in the summer. So they get all seasons. Down here in the valley where we are, we only know spring and oven. Yep. The water, the wind blows off the water, and the cold water makes the wind cold, which blows cold air right at you guys. That's why it's so cold. Even though you guys are pretty south, because you're so close to the water, cold air is blowing right off the coast and blowing right at you guys, blowing right at your faces. That's why it's getting so cold at night. Exactly. Flagstaff is absolutely in the wintertime it gets snow up there. Our landlords live in Flagstaff. They said they need to actually shovel the snow out in the wintertime. I was like, I don't miss that. No more snow. No more snow. I'm done. Done. Yeah, you guys have water. You guys have Florida is just like Long Island. The only difference is hotter and more humid than Long Island is. Because you have water coming in from all sides. Not just two. All sides. Florida is definitely more humid. Yep. And the snow in Florida, the snow comes from the ocean. Because in the wintertime, the ocean, the water gets very, very cold over the ocean. And Florida is very hot. So the only reason why Florida gets cold in the wintertime is because of the cold air coming in from the water. So you guys get a little bit of a break because of the you guys get a little bit of a break because of the oh, my brain's it's 8:30. Yeah, my brain's definitely going poops. That's okay. Mm, I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Damn it. Well, now you can definitely tell. Yeah. See, we get breaks here once in a while. Not often, once in a while. December, I'd have to say about September 1st, it starts getting out of the triple digits and into the 90s. October, it starts getting into the low 90s. December starts getting into the 80s here in the valley. And January, it gets to be at least maybe 70s in January. And then it starts to get a little bit warmer after that. Yeah. But the nice part about being in a truck is that you could set your environment right there. You have your own personal little environment. You could set the temperature and everything. That's the wonderful part about being in a truck. Your home comes with you. Mom's doing pretty good. I think her age is kicking in. I think she's starting to show her age. It's to be expected. I think Mom's finally starting to realize that she's not a young spring chicken anymore. Those can be fun. Those can be fun. I'll tell you one thing. You could always tell that I had a major heart attack because if I let my beard grow in, my beard is all gray. If I let my beard grow in, my entire beard is gray. The entire thing. My entire beard is all gray hair. You could always tell I had a heart attack. So now I have no choice. I have to shave. Because there's no way in hell anybody's seen gray hair. And if I get gray hair on my head, it's being dyed or it's coming out. I don't like gray hair. I can't stand it. And Rose is like, "Yeah, you're shaving again." I was like, I ain't letting it grow in. I got too much gray hair. My head, no. My head, there's none. My face, my beard. If I let this grow in, it'll all be gray. The entire face will be gray from here to here. All gray. So there's no way in hell that's ever growing back. Of course, God help me, it's trying. I'm not going to let it, but it's trying. Now I have no choice. I have to shave because I'm not gonna let that gray hair show. Ain't no way I'm gonna let that gray hair show. It is crazy, isn't it? It is crazy. And to think, because I have no gray hair on my head, it makes no sense to have gray hair here. But the fact that I had a major heart attack, then it starts to make sense. When you have heart problems, you tend to get gray hair, but not on your head. You tend to get it everywhere else, like here or maybe here. My head, no, nothing. No hair dye. I have no gray hair on top of my head, none. Now my face, my God, my face grows so fast. I just shaved my entire face, including the mustache. The mustache is starting to grow back really fast. I just shaved yesterday. Steve Stubbles. I forgot to shave today. My hair, I have a funny feeling that my hair is slowing down. I think I'm having the same hair problems that Uncle Don and Dad has. I have the hair I had, but I don't think I'm getting any more. So I think that's it. I think it's probably why I don't have gray hair, because my hair's not really growing. It's just staying where it is. So I shaved yesterday. I shaved. This grew overnight. This is overnight. Yeah, it is fast. That's crazy. This grows overnight. Yeah. As far as my head goes, I have no idea what's happening with it. It stopped growing. I'm going to let it be. Leave it alone. And that's it. I'm leaving it alone. End it. Yep. Right? my face grows like a weed. I don't know why. It grows stubbles overnight. Overnight. This is crazy. I shaved yesterday and I got this. This is about 2 weeks. This took me 2 weeks growing. This has been there for a long time. I just trimmed this. Yep. Pretty much. And of course, dear Lord, gorilla, of course. Can't help. It's a gorilla in me. Oh, just so you know, I had no choice. I had to get this. It's impossible. Let me pull it out. Just so you know, I had to get this. It got so bad I couldn't hear nothing. It's so bad I can't hear anything nowadays. My hearing is very, very, very bad. So I had no choice. I had to get a hearing aid. So thankfully enough, you can't really see it. So oh yeah, I can hear perfect. I never, I don't need to read people's lips no more. As long as I have that thing in my ear, I'm good. I should have had that decades ago. I should have got that a long time ago. Instead of being stubborn. Yeah. I should have got that a long time ago. Yep. I don't need to use the closed captioning anymore. Even though I have to type in all my videos, YouTube videos, I have to type in closed captioning for it. So if someone needs closed captioning, I'll make a script and type the script out. Once I start making serious videos, I'm going to write a script out for the videos. Yeah, it is. It's a very stubborn Ryan thing. It's just a habit. A very bad habit. It's a habit that I have a very hard time breaking. Which you understand, of course. It's very hard to break certain habits. Even though my brain's not working, habits happen whether you like it or not, and you can't understand why they happen. I don't know why I do certain things. Certain things I do it, and I don't know why. And Mom doesn't understand. Rose doesn't understand why. You would understand. You would understand why. And Dad would understand if Dad didn't have an attitude 24 hours a day. Dad would understand why. Yep. If your video is monetized, you automatically get closed captioning added to it. So if my channel gets monetized, I get closed captioning for free. They told me that. But I have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to get monetized. So I have to work really, really push hard to get subscribers. I have to find out what people want. That's one reason why I think I'm going to try and do live at least once a week. Or like once a month, do a live session. Find out what people want to see. Because I've been trying to do a little bit of everything. I've been doing game reviews, I've been doing Let's Play, I've been doing a little bit of everything. Because the one thing I can't do is I can't leave the house. Because I can't drive. I'm not allowed to drive. So I can't leave the house. The only time I'm allowed to leave the house, I'm having to film with. So it's not like I have a really big video camera set up. I don't. I mean, I could use a cell phone, maybe. Figure out how I could use a cell phone. I could use a cell phone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Because this channel has to do something. This channel has to get 1,000. If I can't get 1,000, I'm never gonna make money. And right now, I'm making like peanuts. Right now, off what I'm supposed to make, I'm making peanuts. I'm making barely enough to survive. So this is gonna be my only income that I have for me, and this is it. I'll have to figure out how I can do that. Interesting. I'll figure it out one day. That's true. I'll figure it out. I remember how to do HTML. I remembered how to HTML a whole website. I did a whole website. Apparently it said I could leave links down below. And I don't know if there's links down below, but apparently there should be links down below. A few links for games and a few things. I think there should be links to the website. Should be links to a few games I play. I think I put it in the right place. I don't remember how to do the links. It's somewhere in the YouTube app. I'm not sure. This whole YouTube streaming thing is like you have to really talk to somebody who knows what they're doing. Because I basically I have this channel already. So I'm basically just building on it. My earliest videos were extremely ancient. Yeah, in my channel, this section that says links, links. And what it is that you have to put all the links in there. So all you have to do is tell them links are in the description below and point down. So the links should be in boxes below where the description boxes. Should be little boxes, and those boxes should have all my links all lined up right there. That's where it's supposed to be, but I don't know. I can't watch any of my videos because I made them, so I can't watch them. So I don't know whether I have to put the links. I don't know if I have to put the actual link in the description or if I have to just point down and say the link will be there, because they have you put, they give you a place to put links, but they don't tell you how to engage the links you put in there. Okay, get me? They give you a place where you're supposed to put all your links. I put them all in there, so I could just say link down below, but I don't know if the link is there. Like I could tell you, link to Radiance Radio is the link down below. Check below the description. I don't know if the link's going to be there. Below the description box, below the description, there should be square boxes lined up. Below the description box. Should be square boxes lined up. One says Radiance Radio Online. Another one should say World of Tanks. Another one should say Robocraft. Another one should say something else. It should say square boxes below the description box. Those are the links that I posted. And I don't know if they're showing up in all my videos or just the ones that if I put like in the description, if I type in @ and the name of the program, I don't know if it's gonna put the link in the description below. If I do that, I would appreciate it. I could, hold on, let me give you my email. Hold on. Let me drop my email to you guys. That's my email if anybody needs me. Because if you look at some of the videos, like look at the video what I did with the game review with Robocraft, the Robocraft game review. Look at that video, and while the video is playing, below the description you'll see a square box. It'll say Robocraft on Steam. Now I put the links in the link section, and what I did is I typed @Robocraft. Yeah. See, I'm on the West Coast. Everybody on the East Coast is usually in bed by now. Yeah, I still have a hard time adjusting to the time. Like here, I'm on Mountain Standard Time. But here we don't. It's hard to believe we actually don't change. The time doesn't change. We don't have a daylight savings time here. We don't have daylight savings time here. So the time doesn't change here. It's whatever time it is here now. It's 8:52. It'll stay 8:52. No matter what time it is. We don't observe daylight savings time here. The time zone I'm in, we do not observe daylight savings time. Why? I have no idea. That's true. Probably because we don't have winter. Really? If I play any music whatsoever, I get a copyright strike. For example, I did one video a long time ago for World of Tanks. And I got a copyright strike for the video because an actress, a very popular actress, was in World of Tanks. It just so happens that her video game, her character that the video game made for her was on the screen. And I got a copyright strike because that was there. Now, I got a hold of World of Tanks and asked them why they get a copyright strike for this. They said, hold on, we'll talk to YouTube. We'll make sure that they take it off. So, yeah. I'll have to do some stuff other than music. Which, trust me, I can come up with a lot of stuff. I can come up with a lot of stuff. Yeah, YouTube is specifically, the only music you're allowed to put on YouTube is the music that they have in their library. You're allowed to use that music only. Music you hear played on YouTube, they have a library you're allowed to use. Yep, you also have to be demonetized. Like I am. Right now, I am demonetized. Right now, I get nothing. Any commercials you see on my videos, I don't get paid for any of them. There's no monetization on the station on this stream so far. I get no money for this. But eventually I will. When I do, it's really crunch time. The only time you're allowed to do music, I think, is if you get full permission from the artist. And being that I used to work for radio, I probably could get that if I really bust my butt. But I never got my degree, so I might have a hard time actually getting the permission to do that. Yep, you can't. You cannot play any music at all, period, whatsoever. For example, if I had SiriusXM playing in the background, I would get a copyright strike for it. If I had my radio station in one of my videos, yeah. By me making my videos with music in it, I actually offer on my radio station. I actually have iTunes help me out with my radio station. Now, iTunes actually provides the music for my radio station, so you can listen. You can listen to my radio station 24 hours a day on YouTube. And now on the player, if you click the Buy It Now button, you could actually go. It'll actually take you directly to iTunes to buy the music directly. So there's actually zero strikes for copyright on my radio station due to the fact that there's a Buy It Now button on the player. As long as the player allows you to buy the music directly, it's fine. I found that out. So my radio station is completely 100% legal because I got iTunes directly involved in it, and I had them take over the player. So people can go on there and they can buy the entire album from my website directly from iTunes. Yep. And all my music Yep. And all my music that I own right now all came from CDs and vinyls anyway. So they all came from albums, not singles, albums. So it works out good for them anyway. All I have to do is figure out what album it came from. Exactly. It don't have to be the exact one it came from. It could be the album that song originated from. I mean, it could have been. I mean, I could have gotten it from a compilation album. They're gonna put the original album, which is fine, as long as they're putting some album there, and it's a real one. I could care less. As long as my radio station doesn't get shut down, and they keep it coming, I'm good with that. And of course, you have a few artists that contacted me directly, found out about my radio station, gave me full permission to play their music, and asked me to put some of the information about the band on the website, which I did, under the Buy Stuff from the Band section. Exactly, the Jock Jams album, same thing. So if you go on my website, let's see if I can pull up my. Let me see if I can pull up my website. I'll show you. Now my website's my website's slightly complicated. I will tell you this. Let's see. And there it is. Now this website is now on cellular phones, and it's also on tablets, and it's on PCs, Mac and Windows both. I've had to program the cell phone website, I had to program the Mac websites, and I had to program the Windows websites. That was a lot of work for this one website. It really was a lot of work. Let's see. This is the website about the bands. You're gonna find information about all bands that are still together, that currently have. This is the actual website, of course. That shows you the tour dates, what they're doing right now, where they're gonna be. Foreigner's gonna be in the Hall of Fame soon, so they're on one final tour. They wanted their tour dates up here. I put it up. Huey Lewis and the News actually retired. This was a lot of work, because Huey Lewis and the News doesn't sing anymore. Huey Lewis and the News actually stopped singing a long time ago. Huey Lewis and the News actually wrote his own screenplay for a play on Broadway, and he has a play on Broadway right now called Harder Rock and Roll. So you can actually see it on Broadway, and this whole website is for the play Harder Rock and Roll. Of course, they still have stuff, vintage album covers and stuff like that, music for sale from the group and stuff like that. Mostly it's about the play Harder Rock and Roll. Anytime. I gotcha. Of course, I cannot forget my favorite group in the entire world. I have to get these guys in. I had to get these guys in here. Harder Rock and Roll? Yeah. This is their website. You go to my website, they put their website on my website. This is the band's website for the play. So you can get all the information about the play and their past music at the same time. See their videos. Videos about their music and videos about the play. It's cool. They got everything here. And all this is on my website. They put it here. Yeah, they put this here. So, Blues Traveler wanted their tour dates here. Of course, I had to give them space, because these guys are my boys. Yeah, I love Huey Lewis and the News. I still have their album on vinyl. I think I have their sports album on vinyl. This website is actually fairly easy to get to. They actually have an X account, Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify. If you have Spotify, they're on Spotify. I do know this. Eventually, the player situation is going to get better. as far as cell phones goes, I overheard that Real Player is going to work on getting cell phones. Oh, hell yeah. If they ever come to Arizona, I will be there with bells on. You damn right. And I'll know if they come to Arizona because I have their tour dates here. I have their tour dates right here. If they come to Arizona, I will know it. Because their tour dates are right here. Yep, I will see them if they come to Arizona. It don't look like they actually have big venues. Looks like they're doing small venues. But the last venue they did was in Jones Beach. And that was pretty damn big. I mean, I could see them doing probably do the Arizona Cardinals Stadium. The baseball team for the Arizona Cardinals. You probably use that stadium. Not that big, but it's big enough. That's close to my house too. They could probably fit on that. They could probably easily pack that without any issues. What I want to know is, I want to know what albums are coming out with them next. I am dying to find out about the new albums. I've been begging them to let me know if there's any new albums coming out. Of course, all my YouTube streams that I made for the radio station are all here. That one, that one, that one, that one. I made all these videos for the radio station. I even made now. If you look at the video for Music B, I even have the web page for the download for the program right here. I probably should. I can make money doing that. Don't forget, I went to college for broadcasting and telecommunications, so technically this is not broadcasting telecommunications, but it's sort of the same thing. Broadcasting telecommunications is basically anything that involves music and broadcasting. This website took me 10 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ready for this? I even have a 4th of July video. A fireworks 4th of July video with fireworks. Right here. It shows I was going to post this on video on YouTube. The problem is, if I posted this on YouTube, I would have gotten 1 million copyright strikes. So I decided to record the video on the program I'm using now, and then post the video on my website. The full 3.5 hour video, the full fireworks show, 3.5 hour video is right here on the website. See the entire 4th of July fireworks show right here on the website. It's under events, gigs, events calendar. It should be scroll all the way down to the bottom. Should say all this shit right here. And view the edited version below if you missed it. And that's it right there. That was this past July. The brand new show right here. I got old fireworks. I had a brand new set of fireworks. Yeah, I figured I figured out no way in hell am I ever gonna get this taken off the air. So I put it on my website. My radio station allows music to be played. I'm not getting paid for this, but who the hell cares? People that don't get a chance to watch fireworks, then this is not real fireworks. It's fake fireworks. Who cares? Real or fake? Show's a show. It's the same thing we saw when we were kids. The only difference is that I was able to do it in a video game. Who notices the difference? Exactly. I'm never gonna take my own stuff down. And all the artists already allow me to play their music because I own this radio station. I've owned ever since I started it, way back when. So I've all the artists in this radio station. I have their full permission to play their music. I can play whatever music I want from them. I have their full permission. No. This is kind of looks like a drone show. Basically what it is that what you're looking at right now is basically what it is. It doesn't change the angle, but the launchers are sort of like right there. And these fireworks here, launchers are right there. So they're having one set of fireworks launching from here, another set of fireworks launching from here. I have two sets of fireworks. I have these and these. These are much better. These are cheapo fireworks, as you can see. They're not really that good. So, let me see if I can play a little bit. I'm going to turn the music down because I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get copyright strikes. So I'm going to turn the music off and just leave the show running. Basically, I have right now I'm basically explaining to people what's going on. And of course I have the music's going at the same time. The music is going according to the fireworks. I have the music timed to the fireworks. So, but because of YouTube and their BS music, I had to turn the music off. But that basically is the video. All you have to do is go to the website and watch the entire video with the music. This was gonna go on YouTube, but it got shut down before I even posted it. Yeah. And to think, this is a video game. Can you believe it? That's a video game. It's a freaking video game. So, yeah, you ever want to watch 4th of July fireworks? Don't have the time? Or you don't have the place? There you go. And honestly, who cares if they're real or not? They look real. Yep, that's a video game. I put those fireworks up in a video game. In fact, there's my video game character right there. You know my video game, you know my Facebook? You know my Facebook's called Radiance? See that person right there? Now look in the bottom. Right there. You'll see wings flapping. That's my video. That's the person on my Facebook account. The wings flapping. Right at the bottom, right there. Right above my mouse pointer. See the wings flapping? That's the person on my Facebook account. The person on my Facebook account is Radiance Phoenix. That's her. That's where that account came from. That's my video game Facebook. Because my Facebook was canceled because, well, someone hacked it. So I decided to use my video game Facebook because that's all I had. It was a last minute decision and I already had this Facebook. So I figured, so may as well use hers. I never use it. So I decided to use hers. And she happens to be the person that runs this radio station. The radio station is named after her. Yes. Unbelievable that a video game could do that. My mind's blown too. It's pretty cool. Of course, the fireworks here are not as good as the fireworks here. The fireworks here are so much better. These are cheap fireworks. These are good fireworks. These fireworks cost me thousands. It cost me that 3,000 lindens for these fireworks, which is equal to about $20 real life money. And if you're in Second Life and you're viewing it, you could actually, they give you a HUD so you can watch it. So you can watch it a little easier. I have the HUD on right there. That makes viewing them a lot easier to look at. And because my computer, yeah, it is beautiful. You should see the music I have playing. The music I have playing is amazing. What you're seeing right now, nothing compared to the music that's playing. If the music I have playing is the same music that plays every year when Walk 97.5 does a 4th of July fireworks show. In fact, I set up Walk FM's fireworks show. I did. I set up the playlist for Walk FM's fireworks show. So naturally, I took the same playlist and made it here. Same exact thing. Yeah. Check out the video. 2 hours. It's a 2-hour video. It's just a 2-hour fireworks show. Anything that involves music, I'm going to do on this website. Anything that involves music, I'm not going to do on YouTube because I can't. I'm not allowed to. And the fact that this is not a cheaper website, this is a very expensive website that I paid a lot of money for. RadianceRadioOnline.com. I paid a lot of money for that name and this website. It did a lot of work on it, so I figured may as well get some use out of it. May as well get my use out of it. It's really neat. The fireworks on the right side, I'm not exactly sure if I should even bother leaving those in next year, because the fireworks over here, it's just pow pow. These are awesome. These are gorgeous. They're beautiful. Now, I have two computer screens. Right now, my YouTube is on my left screen here. Yeah, I really was reaching. Because knowing that I couldn't do anything on YouTube that involved music was killing me, because music is my life. And if I can't do anything that involves music, period, I'm screwed, because all I know is music. Music is my life, and I can't do anything involving music. The only reason why I'm able to show this is because I muted it. I can do that. I can do that. In fact, I do build in Second Life period. I built one of my character built motorcycles in that game. Not very good ones, just do it for fun. I could do that. There's a lot of how-to videos on Second Life. Nope. That's true. I could do that. Because I build motorcycles on Second Life. Just not for any reason, just because I feel like it. I'm not making money off of them. Not a lot of people buy them, but this is fun. I have to pay for all the parts, but it's worth it. I don't care. Right now, I'm probably farting around with the fireworks HUD right now. This game here is all about whatever you feel like doing, whatever your imagination wants to take you, go for it. The only problem with this game is that it requires money. It involves money. And you have to put a little bit in the game in order to make a little bit back. So some people just put a little bit in the game, get a house, and that's it. Some people, like me, don't have a house, they just have a business and just work on that. Yeah, some people put real money in this game. Me, I put a little bit of real money to pay my rent. I use a bike shop to hopefully sell enough bikes to make the money back. I spent on this, on renting the property. And of course I join other people like motorcycle clubs, stuff like that. That's how I'm able to do this show. Because this is at the top, this is at the very tippy top of a motorcycle track. That's how I'm able to do this show. And of course I just set it to midnight. So this is somebody else's land. Yeah. Because if I did this at my store, I'd probably be kicked out of my store. Because all the neighbors would be like, "You're joking, right? You're kidding, right? You're not setting a fireworks for 4 hours. I don't think so." That's a 2-hour video. That show was 4 hours. I had over 150 people at that very region watching that show that night. There was at least, on my radio stream, there was no less than 400 people listening that night on 4th of July. 400 people were listening to the show and watching this in World. That entire full sim was packed, filled with people watching that show. After it was over, I just finished recording it, put it right on the website here. That was it. Everybody watching the show right now is off camera. They're over here. They're like over here. Everybody's off camera. So, because this is like a really, really big piece of land. Yeah, I've been playing this for a long time. Actually, Rich has been playing this for a long time too. That's actually not that bad of an idea. Could probably work on that. I got enough shit to do. I mean, seriously, I've got a lot. I've got a lot of stuff to do on there. I've got a lot of bikes to build. I got a lot of stuff to build. I got a lot. So, I mean, a lot. So, I mean, I have to design the bikes off SL also, which is complicated. So, I have to figure out what kind of a bike I need to make, what parts am I going to need. I have to contact the parts dealers and see if I have it. If I don't have it, I have to ask them if they do that. If they have it, I have to buy it. If they don't, I have to have them build it. They have to find if somebody's going to be able to make it for me, because I have no capability of making it, because I don't know how to use Blender. So yep. It's actually not a bad idea. I think I could probably do something with that. With my channel. Somehow maybe I can get, maybe I could use Victor. Maybe I could use Victor instead of Ratty or Janie, you know. Maybe I could use like Victor or Dylan or something like that. One of my guys. I could probably do that. Yeah, maybe I could use one of my guys, you know. Not a bad idea. Probably better off if I use Dylan, because Dylan has my last name. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff on this website. A lot. Not just this video, but I got a lot of other stuff on here. Even the text has fireworks too. See this, the text has fireworks. That's a lot of stuff going on. This is supposed to be the player. That's supposed to be the full player right there. And these are the 4 players outside of these. Windows, that's iTunes, Windows Media Player, Real Player, and QuickTime. And of course this player here. If you want to buy the album, click that and it'll take you right to iTunes. All that was programmed. If you want to listen, I made a buttload of videos on how to listen in on cell phones, tablets, and PCs, both, without having to go in SL. And a lot of my videos on how to do so are on the main page right here. A lot of my videos are here, here, and this one here. It tells you what players work better than others. For example, if you're on a laptop or if you're on a desktop, Music B is the best one. Because they actually have, while the song's playing, they actually have information about the artist, what artist is playing, information about them, shows the album cover and everything. Plus, Music B is a lot more fun. It's a better program, it's free. So, I think the cell phone, maybe if you got an Apple phone, if you have iTunes would probably be your best bet if you have Apple phone. iTunes, either iTunes or QuickTime with iPhones. Well, all my options here, all of them are free. All 4 of these options are free. Absolutely, all 4 of these players cost nothing, including iTunes. You have an iPhone? Okay. You probably have access to iTunes on the iPhone. If you do have access to iTunes on your phone, you do? Okay. Here's what you do. One of these videos, I think this one, has info about the players. What you're going to do is you're going to download this. See that right there? That's what you're going to download. When this is done downloading, iTunes is going to open. As soon as this is done downloading, iTunes will open instantaneously. If I can find iTunes, what the hell is it? Doubt it. Just use that. There you go. Come on, iTunes. Did it go on the other screen? Come on. There you go. See that right there? What does that say? Radiance Radio, AudioRealm.com. It's live. 24 hours a day, live. Live music. If you download that lightning flash there, you click that lightning flash, all it's going to do is download this one little file here, right? After it downloads that little file right there, iTunes will pop up and this will start playing. And you get music 24 hours a day, absolutely free. My radio station runs 24 hours a day music. And I go live once in a while, like 3 days a week mostly. For the most part, This radio station runs 24 hours a day. This is a 24-hour-a-day radio station. The only reason why iTunes was all in is because they were able to get in on the music purchases. If you go to the original player, you can click the buy it now, and it takes you right to iTunes. You could buy the album directly from iTunes. That's why iTunes wanted in on this. That's why iTunes was totally excited about this. Because unlike other people, I use real albums. I use original albums for these songs. So they're able to very easily find out where my music came from. Because my music wasn't illegal, because all my music was legal, they were able to easily pick up what albums they came from and just pop right on. Every song on my radio station is tied to either a vinyl record, which has a CD alternative, which has an online alternative. Yeah. Exactly. Every song has a title. Every song has an album. And all of it goes to iTunes immediately as soon as you click buy it now. Instant. This is the handshake deal I made with iTunes. So no matter where iTunes is, on your phone, on your computer, it doesn't matter where it is, you can listen to us whenever you want without the website, as long as you download that off the Lightning Flash. As long as you download, as long as you click the Lightning Flash, as long as you click that, once it's done downloading, it will download that. When that's finished, iTunes will open and you'll be good to go. If you want to go back to it, I think internet songs. You're going to look in this area right here, music playlists. You're going to see internet songs. Radiance Radio, Heart, and that's it. All you have to do is go to internet songs, Radiance Radio, play, done. So it is it right? It's so easy. And instead of futzing around music or players or whatever, all you have to do is have access to iTunes. And if you want to buy the music you're hearing, go to my website, click buy it now, and it'll take you what you listen to. It's so easy. And this is totally free. I made this decades ago. I made this when I actually had a brain and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And now I don't have a brain and I know more of what I'm doing because I have the time. This is why I went to college for broadcasting, to do shit like this. Who would have guessed I would have ended up using it for this? I thought I was going to end up working in radio, but nope. I ended up using it for this instead. Costs you absolutely nothing. Absolutely free. All you have to do is download that from my website, and you get this 24 hours a day. Right there. Onto your music playlist, it's going to say internet songs, and that's going to pop up right there. Click it, let it play, and your music plays. Live. 24 hours a day. It's going all the time. As long as you have iTunes on your cell phone, this will work. Exactly. As long as you have one of those players that I have listed there on your cell phone, you're good. If you have an Android phone, Real Player. Real Player has Android. They have Real Player. They have Android for Real Player. They have Real Player for Android. So I do know that if you download Real Player for Android, and then download and then click the Real Player app, it should work. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but it's worth a shot. It's easier with the iPhone though. So much easier with iPhone because iPhone comes with iTunes built in. And this is what iTunes was talking about. If you have an iPhone, it'll be so much easier to listen to this. The fact of the matter is, as soon as you download it, this pops up in iTunes instantaneously. There's no clicking, right-clicking, nothing. iTunes instantly loads this. This is instantly in. You'll load it. That's it. Exactly. When you're doing an 11-hour drive, it's going to be easy because the music's playing 24 hours a day. If you stop it, it's going to keep going. Plus, you don't have to purchase. You don't have to purchase for music services anymore. There's no need. Why purchase for music services when you have this? Plus, if you catch me while I'm live, I'll play if I might have a song you want to hear. So hit me up. I'll play it. 90% of the time when I'm playing on the website, I'm usually on the website. And if someone mentions something in the chat room on the website, I will respond. I'm good like that. I will respond. I'm currently working on, if you log on to the website, I'm working on how to make it more user-friendly in the website. The website you're looking at right now is nothing compared to what happens if you log on to the website. I'm working on that. That's taking a little bit longer to program. The HTML is very, very complicated for that. So I finally got the login section done. I have a forum in there. I have a comment section. I have some other shit in there. I'm going to have member-only services soon. Yeah, it is. It is, because all you have to do is go to the website and click the Buy It Now button. Buy the song or album right there. Right there on iTunes. Yep. Exactly. At least it's something to listen to while you're driving. And there's no commercials. You don't have to hear bullshit commercials after bullshit commercial. Every 30 minutes, I let people know what you're listening to, and that's it. Every 30 minutes, you're listening to Radiance Radio Online. Blah, 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 blah. Usual bullshit. There you go. Let's get back to the music. Simple, simple, simple. I have 0 advertisers on the radio station, so I don't need commercials. Yeah, I'm not making any money off that radio station. Nothing. So therefore, I have no advertisers. The only advertisers I have on the website under our sponsors. That's it. They do not require any ad revenue being posted on broadcasts. Only the website. So that's what I did. Put it right on the website. One person wrote a novel. They wanted their novel advertised on the website. I did that. Another person makes music streams. I put them on the website also. I think that's under our sponsors, I think. But yeah, it's really cool. And of course the bands, of course. Gotta hook up the bands. I mean, where would I be without the bands? It's them that gave me the permission to do this to begin with, so I owe them a lot. Exactly. Now, if you hook this up just right, now you don't have to. Now all you have to do is just download, click, listen. All you have to do is download that, click, listen. Done. That's what I said. Thank God for iTunes. If iTunes didn't do this, we'd be massively screwed right now. You don't want to know why? Because Adobe Flash was the company that ran my player for the longest time. So cellular phones and everything were able to hear me through Adobe Flash. Android phones and Apple phones both ran off of Adobe Flash. The original Android phones. I think Apple used QuickTime before iTunes came out. So as soon as the iPhone came out, they immediately made iTunes. Now Windows lost Adobe Flash Player. When Windows lost Adobe Flash Player, they were massively screwed. So many of their players and their video games got screwed major. And now, to make matters worse, Microsoft's only music player they have is back from Windows Vista. This is Windows player right now. That's what Windows has currently. And that's Radiance Radio. It's lame. You download it, click it, and it'll show you all the stuff that's gonna play within the only good thing about Windows Media Player is showing you all the music that's gonna play within the next hour or two. That's the only thing I like about Windows Media Player. Yep. That's because I pay a lot of money for that stream. That stream cost me a lot of money. I bought that stream back when I was making a lot of money. And I set it up when I was making a lot of money. Right now, all I'm doing is I'm maintaining what I have right now. And there's no buffering at all. None. None whatsoever because my stream...
Take your meds.
What?
Take your meds.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Okay, night, Mom. Mom's going to bed. Mom said, take your meds, go to bed. I'm going to bed. I was like, okay. Hey. Oh, meds. Jeez. Okay, there we go. We're good. I love the fact that there's no buffering. I love the fact that there's no buffering. When I started Radiance Radio, my goal was to make a radio station that has zero buffering and zero cutoff quality. Mom's half dead at night. I usually am too, but My God, these are horse pills. Why do I have to take such big freaking medication? My God, they're horse pills. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. But yeah, it's really, really, really easy. I really think you're gonna enjoy this. If you can get the iTunes diode downloaded and get iTunes open and get this downloaded, you're good. That's it. I'm usually up for about an hour or two more. In about an hour, my brain starts to fall apart pretty soon. Usually, plus I have to also do the quality control with this live stream once it's done. So that's the fact that this live stream is long. I have to do the quality control and the all the stuff with it. So that's gonna take some time. So I'm probably gonna end pretty soon. But you know how to set up Radiance Radio now. You know how to get this right. Do you need the website? Because I could actually put the website link right here. Hey, that's a website link. That's a website link. Remember, on that website, live stream all my instructional videos on the main live stream right down there. Of course, this got a copyright strike, so I had to put that right there to cover my ass. This is info about all the players, and that's about Music B right there, and that's Music B itself. This is the video that has iTunes. This one, I think this one too. Those are the two videos I have that has the iTunes in it. Yeah, because it has the copyright symbol right there. Because I almost got a copyright strike from this video. It was close. I had to put that there in order to save my ass. This video almost ended up coming onto the website directly instead of going through iTunes, instead of going through YouTube. Thankfully enough, I was able to squeeze this on YouTube because I'm not getting paid. Spaces is the thing I use to make my website. That's the Spaces what I use to download my website. I think. Oh, yeah, because I actually have a radio station's website. I have let me see. Let's see if I can pull up. See if I can pull up the editor and see if I can figure out what the website. See if I can figure out what the cellular phone website looks like. This is the website as it stands. Of course, there's a lot of work I still have to do. Some glitches I have to work on. This took a long time to work on. Let's see. This is cell phone right here. That's the mobile website's gonna look like. See the icons? You're looking at it on a cell phone? If you're looking at this from a cell phone purposes, That's what it's going to look like. Okay? It's going to look like that. When you pull up on a cell phone, spaces, that's what it's going to look like on a cell phone. See? It's going to look a little weird, smushed, to say the least. That's my email address right there. And that's iTunes right there. That lightning flash right there. See what are these icons? When you click what are these icons, it'll show you what they mean. It'll take you to a website and show you what they mean. That's iTunes, Windows Media Player, Real Player, and QuickTime. This is what the cell phone website looks like. It's kind of smushed. I tried making it look better, but it's hard because cell phone's only this big, and my website's like this big. So to smush it down, I had to really condense it. So, especially some of the new cell phones that are out there, they're smaller, which is crazy. The only phones that will be able to listen to my radio station is probably iPhones. That's it, because of iTunes. The Android phones might be able to listen through Real Player, but I'm not exactly sure how that works unless I pay for it. Because Real Player's premium services cost money, and they're expensive. So you're probably better off owning an iPhone, because you could listen to it whenever you want to. And you could just download RadianceRadioOnline.com. You'll see this, which doesn't look too hot, but then you'll scroll down and then see that. That's all you need to look up. Yeah, you might have to download Spaces then. Yeah. I have Spaces. See, Spaces is the website, is what I use to organize the website. Spaces might be what runs the web. Spaces is probably the web app for it. It's probably the web app that they have through Google and through Apple. And the website, RadianceRadioOnline.com, is probably in Spaces. I do know that Google Play has the Spaces app on the website, and Radiance Radio's in the Spaces app, I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. But this is what the website's going to look like when you pull it up. When it finally does come up, that's what it's going to look like. It's not fancy, it's simple. But that's all you really need to see. Right there, those 4 icons. Click that. It's going to download that. And when it does, make sure iTunes is going to be open. And look for internet songs. Then you're good to go. The cell phone website, it sucks because it has smushed everything in one little space. It's very hard to do. Very, very hard to do. The fact that I had to smush everything in this little tiny space is insane. Tablets are better looking than this. Tablets use the web page, the full-size web page. But cellular phones use that, which sucks. Actually, my website, I have people from Germany, I have people from Australia, UK, people from all over the world. My website, my radio station is worldwide, not countrywide. Worldwide. I have people listening from the UK, people listening from Germany. I had one person from Australia comment the other day that said, I can't believe you have men without hats. I was like, why not? I was like, why the hell not? They were awesome. They said, you know they're from Australia, right? I said, of course they are. How do you not know they're from Australia? They're talking about Australia in their song, in one of their songs. I said one of their songs, Down Under, is about Australia. Yep. Yeah, I had one guy from Germany who was commenting on. I was playing Du Hast from Rammstein. He was commenting. He's like, "You play German music?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I have everything on here. You don't understand. You don't understand how much music I have on here. I have music in every single language, from every single country, all over the world in this radio station. On overnights and during the day. On overnights, I have mostly the music in other languages, like German, Australian. Like I have Men Without Hats on overnights. Well, the group Men Without Hats, one of them was born in Australia. Plus the song Down Under was German. They mostly like speed metal. That techno music, that's speed, that's fast. The fact of the matter is, I was playing Rammstein, and they were really surprised because Rammstein sings all their songs not in English, but only in German. So one of them was very surprised to hear that. They're like, "Do you realize you're playing a song with the person singing it all in German? You realize that, right?" I was like, "Yeah." Rammstein's like the best. They've been around for a long time in the States. They said they actually told me something I didn't know. Rammstein actually made 15 to 25 albums of songs. The one and only song that they made and they released in the US was not their best one. They made at least 20 albums worth of songs. Rammstein's absolutely huge in Germany. That's what they're like, "That's the only song you have?" I was like, "That's the only song that was ever released in the US." Like they made a song that was sang in all German in the US. I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm telling you, Du Hast went in the top 20 in the countdown in the U.S. Yeah, they were in the top 20 in the count. They were in the top 20 countdown in the United States. It's crazy. They've been around for a long time. The person from Germany told me that they have at least 20 or 30 albums. 30 albums. Can you believe that? The US only got one song. They have 30 albums. That's insane. We never got any of them. No, but I've heard that they were not very nice. I've heard that the lyrics were not very nice. But that's fine, I can care less. The song actually made the top 10 and stayed in the top 10, regardless of what the translation was. To this day, they're still one of the best German songs in the US. And nobody in the US gives a shit what the lyrics say. I know, right? They have 20 albums. Not songs. Albums. That's crazy. The fact that Rammstein has 20 or 30 albums. They're releasing another album. I know, right? Rammstein's releasing another album in like 4 weeks. 4 more weeks they're releasing another album. That's crazy. They've been around for decades. They're still singing songs. They're still playing songs to this day. Except their recent albums are more into heavy metal, death metal, and techno all together. Exactly. They're like Metallica. Except they're adding a little bit of techno in there. They're the hardcore players of Germany. Their music, their albums, Du Hast is nothing compared to the rest of the songs. I heard the rest of this. I heard a couple of tidbits from the rest of the songs. Somebody played them. I almost flipped a shit. Their songs are amazing. If I could just get my hands on any of them, it'd be awesome. Oh my God, amazing. They've been around for so long and they only made one song for the US. That's it. One. And they made 30 albums and there's another one on its way in a couple of weeks. And we're not going to see it. This is crazy. Oh my God. All of our favorite groups from the 1980s that are from other countries, they're still making music. They're still around. All those groups from the 1980s that played all that music that we loved are still around making music to this day. And we can't get a hold of that music. Yes. Yes. Their music is amazing. I used to love Rammstein. Oh my God, I went nuts. Can you believe how many people did not know that Men Without Hats are from Australia? A lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people didn't know that. Men Without Hats are from Australia. Yeah. Oh, Rammstein? Oh, those guys are nuts. They've been around since the early 1980s. They think that band first started in 1982. They're still around to this day. Making songs, playing albums, playing live. It's right? It's insane. They're like Metallica. They just don't give a shit. They just want to play music and that's it. They're not worried about making albums and making money. They want to just pack out places like crazy and have live concerts. Better off. They want to hear them? That's fine. They don't need to make an album. I'll go see them. Insane. Exactly. Yeah. The lead singer was born in Melbourne, Australia. The lead singer. I do know that. The lead singer, the person who sings the song, was born in Melbourne, Australia. And the rest of the group was like scattered all over. But yeah, the Men with the Hats is an Australian group. It's crazy. A lot of the groups from the 1980s were from other countries. And they called the British invasion, the 1960s. I have a funny feeling there's a lot more British artists in the 1980s. If you really look really, really deep down into the archives of the 1980s, listen to the music, listen to their dialogue, you will notice accents you've never heard before. Because a lot of the people are from, there's some people from Russia made an album. There's some people from Sweden. Okay, you ready for this? Mind blower. A group from Sweden came to the US and made 2 albums in the 1990s from Sweden. I'm dead serious. Sweden. Can you guess what group that was from the 1990s? 1990s. Yep. Ace of Base. And can you guess another group from Sweden? This is older though. This is before our time. ABBA. That's before our time. But they were from Sweden also. Ace of Base and ABBA both were from Sweden. And they actually sang one song in the second album in Swedish. All the rest were in English. Yep, the second album. One song was in Swedish only, and that's it. So they really do have people from all over the world coming here. It's insane. Yep. Amazing, amazing artists. Trying to think. My brain's starting to fluff out. Let's see. Come on. Think. Tell me I have to bring out my broadcasting program to remember the artists. See if we can pop up my broadcasting program. Let's see. My broadcasting program is right here. See if we can pop my broadcasting program. See if I can get some. Let's see. This is crappiest broadcasting program I've ever used. I hate this program. I hate this program. I hate this program. Let's see. This is what I use for my advertisements right here. This is what I use to play the music. This is what I use to play the. This is what I use before I play the music. This I can play because there's no music on this. This is just me talking.
You are listening to Radiance Radio.
I play. That's what I play. Before I'm ready to live broadcast, you'll hear that. It'll say advertisement standby. That means we're about to go live.
Listen in on your PC, your cell phone, and in Second Life as well. If you'd like to contact us in Second Life, very easy.
Snoopy 868 or Showtime 1111 would be more than happy to take good care of you.
Exactly.
If you'd like to contact us on our website, all you have to do is go to the Contact Us tab right there on our website. Please don't forget
Exactly.
to be part of our live events in Second Life.
This is what I usually play before I start the music when I go live. It's an advertisement. It's just me bullshitting.
All right, we're bringing you the best hits.
And of course, you have the music. Ready for this? 270,642 songs. 270,000 songs. 270,000. Can you imagine how much music that is? 270,000? That's insane. That's about the same amount of songs a real radio station has. That's absolutely insane. 270,000 songs I have on this computer. Exactly. That's crazy. 270,000. I have no idea what's on here. I have to literally type out to search something. It's insane. I mean, I literally don't know what's on here. I have to type it out and find out what's on here. I know, right? I even have things that are not music. There's just dialogue, which is good because I can play those here. Let's see. Dialogue we can play. Okay, we can play this.
Are you Jewish? No, I'm Jewish. I just don't eat on swine, that's why. Why not? Pigs are filthy animals. I don't eat filthy animals.
Damn, bacon tastes good. Pork chops taste good.
Hey, sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but I'd never know because I wouldn't eat the filthy motherfuckers. Pigs sleep and root and shit. That's a filthy animal. I ain't eating nothing, ain't got sense enough to disregard its own feces.
How about a dog? Dog eats his own feces.
I don't eat dog either.
Yeah, but do you consider a dog to be a filthy animal?
I wouldn't go so far as to call a dog filthy, but they're definitely dirty. But dogs got personality. Personality goes a long way.
So by that rationale, if a pig had a better personality, he'd cease to be a filthy animal. Is that true?
Well, we have to be talking about one charming motherfucking pig. I mean, he had to be 10 times more charming than that Arnold on Green Acres, you know what I'm saying?
You know what movie that's from, right? I took it right from the movie. I took that right from the movie. I have little tiny tidbits from movies. I have this I took from a movie too.
What do you call a farmer with a sheep under each arm? A playboy.
Yep, that's Willie Nelson. Let's see, what else we got? What else do I have? Let's see. Oh, this is kind of funny. I have Billy Joel. Samuel L. Jackson. Let's see. Oh, this is funny. This is funny. This is funny as hell. I love this.
I love you, honey bunny.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Any of you fucking pricks move! And I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you!
Oh, copyright. Oh, copyright. Gotta stop that. Okay, don't wanna get a strike for that. There you go. I definitely gotta check that out, without a doubt. I gotta check that out. And that I do have. I will tell you that. I do have that. Oh, I definitely do have that. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, the stupid microphone. Is this microphone being gay again? Come on. This microphone's being ridiculous. There you go. There you go. Get in there. Damn microphones. Yeah. This thing is nuts. There you go. That's better. Okay. This is called a pop filter. This prevents you from hearing that. I won't hear it, but you will. Yep, it's called a pop filter. That prevents you from hearing a really loud popping sound. I won't hear it, but you will from the microphone. Without this, you'll hear a really loud popping sound coming from my microphone. It'll show up in my levels. I'll know right away if there's a problem. If I don't have this on, I'll have that popping sound. It's called a pop filter. I have these on all the microphones. All my microphones have these. These are a big must-have. Yep, this prevents that popping sound from happening. It's called a pop filter. That's why I may have to make sure that the microphone's always in check. That's because other channels don't have this. If they had this, they won't have a problem. They usually just have a microphone, and that's it. But no, I have this. And that's because I went to college for broadcasting. And I know what you need and what you don't need. And this is a must-have. It doesn't matter how much you pay for it. This you need. It's a must-have. It doesn't matter how expensive the mic is. It doesn't matter how good it is. You need this. This costs like $10. Not even. It doesn't matter what it's made out of. This happens to be made out of cloth. They have ones made out of steel. It doesn't matter. As long as it's a pop filter, you're fine. I have pop filters made out of steel. I use them when I'm doing live broadcasts with the harmonica. Because I usually the pop filters that are made out of steel are usually good for live broadcasts when you're doing like with instruments and stuff. It does. What this is made out of all depends on what you're using it for. If you're speaking and talking, you want it made out of cloth. A very thin cheesecloth. See-through cheesecloth. Very thin piece of cloth right there. So thin you can see through it. That's how thin it is. You could definitely tell. Let me see if we can get the camera in closer. It's really hard to see. That's how thin it is. See it? Yep. Exactly. It's like a mesh. very, very, very thin. That's it. That's what prevents that's all that's stopping my voice from hearing that annoying pop sound that you hear in all the other channels. That stupid little piece of cloth. Yep. That's all you need. A really good quality microphone and that. That's it. That's what I went to college for. When you work for a radio station, you will see a big condenser mic and a big, huge case. Prevent shocks and a really thin pop filter in the front. That's it. It does. I'm telling you. It does. It really, really does. You could talk normal, and yet you sound like it sounds like a real professional microphone. This is not a professional microphone. I'm telling you, this is a piece of garbage. But it's the only thing I have that plugs into the computer without having to plug in my entire board, which is huge, by the way. It plugs into my computer, yes, but it's huge. Yeah, that's about how much this thing costs. In fact, you can make this yourself if you want to. You could take a piece of cheesecloth and put it in front of your phone. There you go. Pop filter. Exactly. And all it is just a little piece of cloth doing that. Yep. That's just a little piece of cloth doing it. Dead serious. No special programs, no special microphones. This is a cheap $10 USB microphone. It's a piece of garbage, this microphone. Compared to the multi-million-dollar microphones I have in my music studio here in Arizona, I have a cheap $10 microphone hooked up to my computer. Because that's all I need. This cheap $10 microphone sounds like my microphones that are out there. Just because I have this. This makes a big, huge difference. It does. It really does. It makes a big difference. Of course, you do have to speak a certain way also to prevent certain other sounds from, making their way in, of course. But that's normal. Jeez. Oh my God, it's almost 10 o'clock. Holy moly. Yeah, it's crazy. Audio, what I learned, the CB mics, they really do need that. I think you could actually take the mic apart and put a tiny little piece of cloth inside the microphone and then put the mic back together. Pretty much do the same thing. Or they could put a sock over the microphone. That works too. I know, right? I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, oh my goodness. That's a 3-hour live stream. Whoa. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. But yeah, this really does make a big difference. You know what's another player too? A good player actually? VLC player. I know. They practically have the mic sitting like right here. You're supposed to talk on it like this. like that. It's supposed to be like this. Not supposed to be like this. Let me show you. VLC player it's called. This is another one. This one I just got this one hooked up. This one works. This one works also. I got this one to jump in. Some people use this, some people don't. It's an alternative. Some people like to use other operating systems. This is more common on Linux than is Windows. So VLC media player is very common on Linux. This is like the Windows media player of Linux. That's what VLC player is. So I even have Linux covered. I did my homework. I definitely did my homework. I tried to do my homework, but I definitely did my homework, without a doubt. See, this is how I know whether my voice, whether my voice volume is okay or not, because I have this program right there. See, it tells me my voice volume. That's an old trick I learned a long time ago from the radio station. They gave me that program when I worked at Walk FM, so that program came from them. They had that program. They just have this up so you check your levels. Yep. You gotta be prepared because microphones are a really big deal. Because you're spending a lot of time talking on YouTube. So you have to be ready. You make sure all your volumes are good. Make sure all your levels are good. Of course, levels on the recording program, it looks like it's off the charts. But this volume here shows that I'm good. I'm great. So I can't go by the program itself because the program's all stupid. It's all the digital stuff. That's because they're using the mic volumes on the programs they're recording from, and they suck. I use this, and because I use this, I know my volume is good because that's the volume of the microphone itself. So I know the volume is good because that's the volume from the microphone, not the program, the microphone. Yep, not me. I have it all covered. Everything is at a certain level. Everything specific. I make sure all my volumes are perfect. Especially on Radiance Radio Online. When I'm broadcasting online, all my volumes have to be perfect. My volumes are not perfect. No dice. Because sometimes I have like 3, 4, 5, 600 people listening at the same time in one broadcast. So I have to make sure that everybody can hear me clear as a bell. And I have to make sure all the volumes on all the music are a nominal level and none of them are off the charts. None of them are distorted, none of them are off the rockers. Make sure all of them are within here to here. Acceptable volume levels are from here to here. If it goes over this volume, over this number, or below this number, that's not good. Yes. Yeah, I do. I think he made 2 of them. I think he did. Actually, he did. They did make 2 Austin Powers movies. I think they did make 2 of them. I think they made, actually, no. I think they made 3. I think they made 3. I'm not sure. Okay, it's getting hot in here. Gotta turn off. Getting hot in here. I gotta turn off the light. There you go. For what I've heard from other friends who are truck drivers, it's very hard to back those things into a parking spot. Very difficult. It's extremely hard to back those monsters up into a parking spot. They have those really big long slots, I think. Those things are monsters to back up. I think some have cameras in the back, some of them don't. The old ones really don't. The brand new ones, they have cameras in the back of the cabs. Oh my God. Parking a semi with a fully loaded load in tow, backing into a spot, extremely difficult. You have to have skills and patience of a saint in order to deal with that. Because when you're backing it in, I don't have experience with tractor trailers. I do have experience with pulling trailers and backing trailers in. And trailers and cameras only if you put a GoPro in the back of the trailer. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea, putting a GoPro on the back trailer so you can see what's going on. Some of the really expensive rigs have cameras in the back of their trailers. I don't know if... I do know one person that does have a camera in the back of his trailer, but I don't think that was there automatically. I think he just puts the camera back there. He puts a wireless camera back there and just puts a screen in front to see it. I think he has a magnet attached to the camera and just pops it on a really high-powered magnet. Really high-powered magnet. Although I'm not exactly sure how well it's going to work. Driving with that, like, you hit a really hard bump, that camera's gonna go right off the trailer. Yeah, because I don't even know how you would attach it other than using a magnet. Because I mean, honestly, there's no way to attach it. Because trailers. The tractor itself, you're taking with you. The trailer, you're picking up the trailer and leaving it behind. So you're never going to see that trailer again. Once you drop that trailer off, you're done. You have to go pick up another one. So the camera has to be taken off the trailer when you drop the trailer off. So whatever you do for your setup, the camera has to be able to come off. If it can't come off, then it's not gonna work. Exactly. It'll become a projectile. It'll get launched right through somebody's windshield. Exactly. It'll get launched right through somebody's windshield. Which is not fun. That's not fun. That's true. You could also permanently attach it to your side view mirror. I mean, permanently attach it to the side view mirror. Permanently. You could also permanently attach it to the side view mirror. We're talking permanently attach it. But aim the camera so that it's showing the back, the exact back of the trailer. That's another thing you can do. This way you don't have to remove it. It can stay exactly where it is. You're not seeing directly behind you, but that's a better view than the mirrors are providing. You can also do that. This way you can attach it more permanently because that's your truck. Your truck is not going anywhere. So that's your truck. That's not going anywhere. Oh my God. That'd be messed up. Yeah. Attach it to the side mirror. Attach it to the very end of your side mirror and aim it to the back. The very back. You get a better view. Permanently attach it and you get a better view of the back of the truck. And you don't have to worry about attaching and reattaching it every time you drop off a trailer. Yep. I did a similar thing when I had to take the bear on the trailer for Walk FM. We had taken we had to drive an inflatable bear up and down the street, and hopefully not crash the bear into the high tension wires. We had to do that with only 2 staff. And the idea of the owners of the station said, just put someone in the back of the trailer and have them pull the bear down. I said, well, that's retarded. Somebody standing in the back of a trailer holding a giant inflatable bear? That's bull. Put a goddamn camera. I said, screw you. I put a magnet on a camera. Put a camera attached to the roof of the van so you could see on top of the van. The very roof of the van. Oh my God, you have no idea how stressful that was. I attached a camera to the top of the van, right? And that showed the very top of the bear, right? So as soon as the high tension wire was coming close, I would look very carefully. And I'd have other guy would have a walkie-talkie on him. So if the high tension wire was really low, I'd say, listen, this one looks a little bit low. I'm keeping an eye out. Keep your hands on the ropes. I'll let you know if you need to pull it down. Yep. So the person standing on the back of the trailer, his hands on the ropes, and I'm watching the camera I put up there, and I'm letting him know if he needs to pull that thing down. As soon as I see it, and I'm noticing that thing is drooping, and I'm like, pull it down. It's drooping. It's getting a little low. So he pulls it down. Sweet. Because when you're in the back of that trailer, you can't see shit. because my van's in the way. So he can't see if there's a line coming, if the line's low. I'll have to let him know and attach a camera to the roof of the van. Of course, that was my idea. Oh, not if you attach enough straps to it. Yeah, you have to. You have to, especially when you're in places in Long Island that have low high tension wires. Really, really hard. Patchogue, Brentwood, Port Jeff. Those towns, they have really low high tension wires, extremely low high tension wires. So you have to make sure you have a camera on top of the van with a magnet on the bottom of the camera and look at the top of the bear. So when I'm watching as the line gets close, if it's cutting it too close, I'll tell him, pull the bear down really hard. That line is very low. So I'll start pulling it down. Yep. I'll have to let him know. And every time we did that, we did that, and from now on, that was the procedure from now on in. Before that, they used to just have somebody standing on a trailer and pulling the bear down every time a wire went past. And I was like, this is bull. Exactly. That's what happens. And St. Patrick's Day is not exactly summertime. So there could be snow in March in Long Island. So sometimes some of the lines still have some of the power lines still have ice on them. For St. Patrick's Day. So you have to be very careful. So if I see ice on the lines, I'm telling you, pull that bitch down hard. There's ice on those lines. So he pulls them down. This way he's not wasting energy pulling them down every time, only when he needs to pull them down. Exactly. And the best way to see it is looking at it from the roof of the van. Because if there's a camera on the roof of the van, I'll see it from the van's perspective how low that line really is. Yeah, me too. This is a 3 minutes and 54-second live stream. It's a long live stream. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Okay, guys, thanks for chatting with me on the live stream today. Thanks for joining me on this live stream. We'll catch you guys later. Next video I post will be a video about, we're going to do another video on World of Tanks. We're doing another video on the Let's Play series on World of Tanks. Join us then. Alright? Till next week. Alright, guys. Next Sunday we will do a another live stream. If you guys want, we'll do another live stream late at night. Alright? Alright, so catch you later. Love you, cuz. Have a good one. Alright, guys. Have a good night, guys.